Hi everyone, welcome back to Brain Dump. My name is Kai.
It's my baby, it's my love.
And this is a podcast where I talk about pretty much whatever the fuck I want to talk about. Hi everyone, Future Kai here. As I was editing, I realized that the microphone was in focus the entire time instead of me. So I'm sorry, because it's not gonna go away. It's just gonna be focused on the mic and not my face. So I'm sorry. I'm gonna be blurry this entire video, and I'm just as upset about it as you are. Just want to preface per usual that I am not a mental health professional. I'm just a 21-year-old that struggled with mental health pretty much my whole life, and I'm just here to share my... Can we redo? What's going on? Sorry. That literally, I didn't even mess up, but I just started laughing. Okay. We're starting the fuck over. No, we're not. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8. Calm down. You're fine. Guys, the world isn't falling apart, right? We're good. Okay, I'm not starting over. It's already been 40 seconds. Okay. So, hi. I'm feeding you guys because this is episode number 2 of the week. Can we all say thank you, Kai, in unison? So, yeah, just feeding you guys. Because after I have a therapy session, it's just like, whoa, I need to talk about this on the podcast, you know? So, I've been thinking about moments in my life when I feel like everything is just crumbling around me and everything just seems to keep falling apart. And there are definitely a lot of moments in my life that I can think of that feeling, that overwhelming feeling of the world is ending around me. I can think of many points in my life where I've felt like that, like an overwhelming sense of that, and I'm sure everyone can relate to that. My therapist put it as looking at these moments as a pivot. And my therapist said, your life isn't falling apart, you're just pivoting. And I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I'm constantly pivoting, like, all the time. And when these moments come along, I feel like the language that you use with yourself is extremely important. Because, I don't know if you guys know, I don't know if I've talked about this, I've been in, like, a weird funk the past week, just, I don't know, like, very unmotivated to do anything. Like, even at work, I'm like, I don't even want to do my job. And it's like, I really like my job. What the fuck is going on? I did my job today anyway, I just didn't feel like it. Feelings aren't permanent. So the language that you use with yourself about your feelings is so important, because I'm starting to use words like, presently, I'm feeling this way. Currently, I am feeling this way. Going back to what I said in last week's episode about working in retail and pursuing a career in retail, I am presently pursuing a career in retail. That doesn't mean I'm always going to be pursuing a career in retail, because I won't, because one day I'm going to do what I truly want to do. And honestly, I don't know what that is. And I thought I wanted to be a therapist. It's still in the noggin. It's just a lot of fucking school. And I don't know, if I'm being honest with myself, I don't know if I can do it. I'm going to get my bachelor's. That's something that's like a non-negotiable in my life. At some point in my life, I will be getting my degree, but I don't know if I can do that much school. It's a lot of school. And currently, I'm a junior in college. I feel like the language that you use with yourself can mold how you think of yourself. Like if you have more compassion when you're talking to yourself, it makes you look at yourself in a different light and in a better light. Like, it is your first time living. It is all of our first times living. Yeah. Be nice to yourself. We're all fucking learning. We don't know what the hell we're doing. We don't know what we're doing. We don't. And that's okay. Like, I feel like as people, we have to have it figured out at all times, but that's just not realistic. And I also like thinking of my mistakes as pivots as well, because I think that's a perfect example of a pivot. Like, you're learning from that mistake and you're turning a new leaf and you're becoming the person that you're meant to be, because those mistakes are learning opportunities and opportunities to just be human. Normalize just like the messiness of growth. It's not going to be easy at all, and it's an ongoing process, and the only way out is through. To quote Natasha Bedingfield, the rest is still unwritten. That's true. The rest of our lives, we don't know what the fuck is going to happen. With the state of the world right now, we don't know what the fuck is going to happen. And that's extremely scary, but it's also like, whoa, I don't know what's going to happen. That's so exciting, because I think about my life a year ago. If I told that version of me what I'm doing right now, how my life is going, they would not believe me at all. Simply would think I'm pranking them. It's just unwritten, and things can change like that. And it's crazy. Just be kind to yourself. The world is not falling apart. Even though it seems like it is, it's not. This is just a moment for you to learn and a moment for you to pivot. Also, okay, that's, first of all, pretty much all I have to say about this topic. Also, I'm trying to phase out the bangs, but I want to, like, you know, have some curtain bangs, but they're too short to be curtain bangs yet, so they just look like, I don't know, I feel like, I don't know, I'm not, it's a work in progress, you guys. My hair, we're gonna figure it out eventually. I'm gonna figure out what I'm doing with it. So, I don't really have any songs of the week since I just made an episode 2 days ago. I started punch needling, which is actually so much fun. I needed to get a hobby or something because I don't want to read. That's another thing. Like, at first I'm like, oh, I get too distracted. Like, I can't read, like, with all this going on in my mind. No, I just, like, don't want to read. Like, if I'm being honest right now, I don't want to read. I don't want to pick up a book. I don't want to stare at a page. Like, and I get in funks like these where I feel like I don't want to read, and eventually I will get back into it, but I'm not going to force myself to because that's how I hate reading. Like, I love reading. With, like, to my core, I love to read. I love stories. I love getting lost in a story. But as of right now, I don't feel like picking up that damn book. That is way too much fucking work. Like, and it may not seem like much fucking work, but with all that's going on in my mind right now, I feel like I just can't, I can't bring myself to pick up the book. And I feel like that's just an excuse. It probably is, but yeah, I've just been trying to find other things to do with my time that's not spending time on my phone because I was finding myself doing that instead of reading. And it's like, no, replace it with something else. So I started punch needling. So much fun. I haven't finished my first one yet, so I'll show it to you guys when it's done. But very exciting. Yeah, that's about all I got. This episode may be short, I don't know, because I feel like half this episode I've been just like chirping over my words, so I know I'm gonna have to edit this like a shit ton. So it's gonna be great though. Tonight is karaoke night. I am so excited. Guys, I love my little routine. I go to open mic night on Tuesday. I go to karaoke night on Thursday. It's just so great. And like the community there is so awesome. Like you see the same people every week. It's just like so nice. I love it so much. Also, we don't have to talk about this. Hey, it's my podcast. We can talk about whatever the fuck I want. The Trump administration getting rid of the LGBTQ plus suicide hotline is fucking insane. Like, can we? I'm sorry. What? I'm about to stroke out just thinking about it because who in the fuck does it benefit? At all. You're saying just because kids want to love who they want to love or be who they want to be, just be themselves and be happy with who they are, they don't get a suicide hotline? They don't get help? I'm sorry, what the fuck are you saying? Like, are we living on the same planet? Am I speaking a different language? I feel like this is absolutely absurd and like, what? It blows my mind how people genuinely think that LGBTQ kids don't deserve a suicide hotline. I've seen arguments online, it's like, oh, there is already a suicide hotline that they can use. There's a difference. A lot of LGBTQ kids will not feel comfortable just talking to anyone about it. It's a fucking scary thing, especially if you're struggling and you feel like there's no one else to turn to. You probably have no one to talk to about it. So you're scared to talk about it, and you want to talk about it with someone that's going to be a safe space. And they're taking that safe space away from these children, and that's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. It makes me really mad. It makes me really mad and upset, and makes me sad. Just sad. It's fucking sad. The things that are going on in our government right now, and just the world in general. It's fucking terrible. Yeah. So, God. What the fuck? Guys. The world will keep spinning. That's a fact. Like, at the end of the day, with all this shit that's going on in the world, it's gonna keep spinning. And, like, we just have to keep on keeping on. As fucking sucky as that sounds, because of all the shit that's going on, we have to keep on keeping on to keep ourselves sane. So, that's all I'll say about that. Yeah. Thanks for listening and watching. I appreciate you. Remember that you're loved, you're valued, and you're appreciated in this world, and I love you. So.